Hello everyone and welcome back to John's Food Review. Today we're going to be trying another useless flavor. Lay's Kettle cooked Frito chili seed flavored chips. Now I have Fritos here. I bought them about 2 weeks ago. I saw the barbecue flavor, which I don't think I've ever had. But so this is the bag. As you can see, it's not a big bag. Again, like I said, 2 weeks ago I've had this. It was up to here. It's only down here. So, not really eating them that whole lot. But this is the bag. So, to make a Lay's chip taste like something that's already pretty accessible, that's fucking stupid. But I saw it and it was like, oh, well, kettle cooked. They must taste a little bit different then because kettle cooked chips obviously taste different because of how they're made. But, I mean, so anyone who doesn't know, forget it. That's a Frito. Seems pretty small, accessible, easy to pop into one's mouth. I don't know why you would have to create a chip, like a potato chip, when there's already something that exists of the same, you know. It's just, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Um, the limited time flavor. Meat crispy, iconic Lay's chips. You be the judge of this savory flavor combo. Try all four. I think we did try all four. Let's see, the Cheetos we've tried. We're trying these now. The Funyuns. The only one we haven't done is the Cool Ranch. Because again, if I want Cool Ranch chips or Cool Ranch Doritos, I'm just gonna buy Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm not gonna buy a Lay's chip that barely tastes like it when I can get the full flavor experience from the Dorito. So, Lay's, just time to stop. But here we go. Like I said, you don't see them do kettle cooked very much with flavors. Kettle cooked also tends to be a thicker chip, definitely more of a crunch to it. But no, just like most times I say this, there's a hint. Now, when you have, say, like the barbecue ones, you get that barbecue flavor because the flavoring is distributed differently because of the chip. But it doesn't translate well to this, like a potato. That's like a corn chip. Like I said, it's barely there. When you go out and try the actual chip, the Fritos one, bursting with flavor. And I remember when they came out with those, I love those. My mom would get them for me all the like I was in high school, I think, middle school, high school, whatever. I don't know actually remember if they came out then, but I remember that's when we kind of saw them, and I would actually hang on. All right, so I looked it up. It was in the mid '80s that the chili cheese ones were introduced, but I remember my mom buying like when I was in school and stuff like that because I loved the flavor, and they did taste a little bit different back then, which is why I prefer the way it was. It's hard to explain how it was back then. Time changes, formulas change, so it's just trying to find one with a lot of seasoning on it. Now, what about that one? I think I saw one. No. Yeah, they really none of them really have a whole. Honestly, it tastes like fucking ramen packets. Yeah, no bueno. Like I said, they taste like ramen packets. They don't taste like what they're supposed to, which is chili cheese. Again, it's like you already have these. These are just the barbecue ones. But again, we do have the chili cheese ones at Dollar General. And if I want a chili cheese, the small bag, they last. I mean, like I said, I bought this shit 2 fucking weeks ago. Um, but just the fact that Fritos is already small, accessible chip. You know, like I've said before, if I want Cool Ranch Dorito chips, I'll just buy Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm not gonna buy Lay's, which will do it, which is far inferior because they don't get the taste right. If I want Funyuns, I'm not gonna have a Funyun flavored chip. I'll just go buy some fucking Funyuns. You know, it's like I said, I get the idea of like, oh, making something taste like something else, but do it with things that aren't easily accessible to people. It's like I've said with like when I've had the Oreos. You know, having a birthday cake flavored Oreo is a good idea because cakes tend to be big, they tend to be a little bit expensive, and you don't have time to, you know, or money to just keep going out and buying a fucking cake every time you want to have a birthday cake, you know, or making one. So they compacted that, you know, packed that big, huge birthday cake flavor into a tiny cookie that you can just easily pick up, dunk in milk if you want, and put in your mouth. Or uh or like different ice cream flavors. Um, it's just there's certain things or jelly beans, you know, like the fucking Birdie Bots, you know, every flavor beans. There's a novelty of it because not only do they have amazing flavors, they also manage to get like really disgusting flavors like vomit and grass and you know being able to take something that you wouldn't regularly eat or at all and put it into something that's bite-sized and accessible. There's something about that, but you're just taking a popular chip that already exists and just making it into another chip, and not even that well. Like I said, there's like the flavor, it tastes like a fucking like a ramen packet and just fucking poured it on the chips. You know, I'm probably most of that's probably due to the chip itself because it seems like those kinds of flavors work better with the corn chip that they use for the Fritos. Also, the flavoring is distributed a lot differently, where this one is slightly like spackled on. I think it's a little different with the Fritos because the it sticks to it differently because the you know corn chip and potato chip are two different things, and the structure of it, uh, you know, structural integrity of it is different. Um, but I just, and I know it's stupid, and I keep fucking buying it. It's like, okay, maybe it's gonna be good. Like I said, I love Kettle cooked chips. I love them. And I'm like, okay, give them a try because I tried the other ones. You know, might as well try these too. But it was exactly what I thought it would be. So if you're looking for a chili cheese chip or Frito chip, just stick with actual Fritos. They're just the same. They're like the same fucking price as those, and they taste better. So I don't know why you'd pay the amount of money for an inferior chip. You know, there's nothing wrong with Lay's, but all these flavors that they're trying to do, you know, like I said, the ones like dill pickle, you know, that's interesting because it's not something that people normally just nom 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 nom. Well, they do. I'm sure some of them do. but it's a different kind of flavor. Or the chicken and waffles ones. Those were amazing. Those, I've said this before. It's like when you bite into, you put the chip in your mouth and you're chewing it, you get that chickeny flavor, and then at the end you get that sweetness of the syrup. It works so well. It just it worked. Um, but two things you wouldn't expect to see in a chip, but you're just taking chips and turning them to other chips. Like I've said, I would love to see a dessert chip. Like Lay's, why don't you make a dessert chip? Why don't you make a fucking peanut butter and jelly chip? Why don't you make a salted caramel chip? Or a fucking s'mores chip? Or a birthday cake batter chip? Why not do those? Why take flavors that already exist as chips and just inferiorize them? Because that's what it is. It's inferior to the actual chip. Just stop. Get some help. That's why they're only limited edition, because they know they're not going to stick around. It's just, save your money. Don't do it. If you want free chili cheese Fritos, just fucking get chili cheese Fritos. Yeah, I can actually make some Frito pie, which is fucking amazing. I mean, you try and make some Frito pie with that shit. It's not going to hold up very well. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.